Welcome to episode 355 of the show. I'm your host, Abuja-based sales consultant, Tavishima Ayede. Today, I'd like to talk about stuff that we do to move the needle versus worrying about what the competition does. The reason why this is a timely topic is because there are lots of people out there who talk about how we ought to be competition focused. We need to know about what our competition is doing and stuff like that. And yes, there's an element of truth to that. But you'll find that in the day-to-day business, the reason why you're losing opportunities is not because the competition has done something innovative or groundbreaking and that has taken away money from your pocket, but rather because there are simple things that you ought to do every single day in follow-up, managing your CRM and your calendar, and you have failed to do so. And that is topical, at least in my own life today, because it's something that I experienced again recently. Now, I know it sounds kind of funny that people like us who tout the gospel of sales should be found wanting and falling behind on our sales practice, but we're human and it actually does happen. So I was speaking to someone last week for a referral opportunity. There was someone who was planning an event and needed support on a whole number of fronts. And it's something I could have helped out with. I could have helped out with the audiovisual because that's my primary constituency. That's where I started out. And then, of course, with logistics and planning, it's something I could have helped out with, again, by making competent referrals. Now, the person who made the introduction reached out on a Saturday. It was a Saturday evening, out and about with the family, really busy. So I just made a brief note in my calendar. I was supposed to call back on Sunday if the lady hadn't gotten in touch. And then, you know what happens? Life happens, especially when the kids are on holiday. And then I forgot. Oh, of course, as a sales practitioner and as a sales professional and trainer, I should have known better and I should have been on top of my job. So, of course, I reach out again a week later. By that time, the train has moved on. And this is one example where it's clear that I didn't lose money because of something that the competition did, because the competition was much more innovative, more professional, or more whatever. But it's because I just failed to live up to what it is that I was supposed to do. And so we lose a whole lot more money in business by these simple things than by what the competition does. So in trying to build your event and your wedding and event business, instead of paying all this attention to what the competition is doing, the camera that they're buying, the new layouts that they're using, the new machines that they have, the latest and greatest Facebook and Instagram promotion techniques, instead of paying attention to all this, pay attention to the fundamentals and make sure that you're on top of your game, on top of your calendar, on top of your CRM. Your CRM is your customer relationship management tool. So whether you use your phone or you use something fancy, stay on top of it and don't lose money because people keep falling through the cracks and opportunities keep falling off the pipeline. So if you pay attention to that, business should go relatively better than when you spend all your time obsessing over what the competition is doing. So thank you very much for listening to today's episode. Again, I'm your host, Abuja-based sales consultant, Tavishima Ayede. Thank you for your time and attention. I'll catch you guys at the next recording.